Welcome back, fellow designers. Welcome back. I am Adiola, and you are watching Dandy Fashion School. This tutorial is all about precision and creativity as we take on a bag design that is both intricate and rewarding. Yes, you heard me right. I'll be sharing my best tips and tricks to help you achieve a flawless finish. Repeat after me, say flawless finish. I'll be sharing my best tips, tricks to help you achieve a flawless finish. So whether you are here to learn something new or refine your existing skills, this is the best place to be. You get something where you go talk, where you go stay for there, say, I need this thing, say. Now me talk calm, now me talk calm. So this is the best place, for you to learn. This is the best place. So let's dive in and create a bag that is unique as you are. But before I continue, I always take my time to do a quick shout out to my best subscribers and those people that always take their time to comment on my videos. Like, I really appreciate you all. Abubakar Aisha said, job well done. Thank you, thank you. Joy Samson said, thanks, I'm blessed by this. Thank you, I'm honored as well. Thank you so much, thank you so much. And finally, this user says, thanks for the tutorial. More grace to your help. Thanks for watching as well. I love you. Thank you. So let's continue. Let's continue. You can trust me on this. This video is actually going to be the best of the best video you will ever come across. I said it. Yes, you can cut me anyway. Because I'm going to take my time. Like, I'm actually going to take my time to explain every bit of this video. And trust me, either you're a beginner, intermediate or advanced, oh my god, this video is the best. Like, it's the best you ever come across, trust me. So let's get started anyway. I'll be using my carry board, a very thick one, like a very thick one, the very thick one. So I'll be using my carry board. So the width I'll be working with is 11 inches. I already have my pattern drafted out already, but I won't be using that one. Do you understand? So that's why because I said it's going to be a detailed video, so I'm drafting a new one entirely so that you can get along with the video and with the step. So the width I'm working with is 11 inches. So this bag is actually just one body and then two side. Do you understand? So for the back, I have 6 inches to be the length and the width to be 11 inches. Why the second thing that I'm drafting now is the bottom, which is length of 4 inches and the width of 11 inches. Now the next thing I'm drafting now is the front, which is 11 inches of width and 6 inches of length. Do you understand? And the next thing I'll be drafting now is the flap. The first thing is the handle part, which I make use of 2 inches of length and width of 11 inches. And then the flap, 3.5 inches of length and 11 inches of width. Do you understand? Meaning all the bag measurement are sharing the same width. It is not always the same in all cases. Do you understand? But in this case, all the bag measurement are sharing the same width. Now at the flap part, I'll be coming down 1 inch downward and then to the right side 1 inch as well, just to create my own cuff. Do you understand? And then I'll be repeating the same process for the other part as well. 1 inch to the left and 1 inch downward, and then I'll create my cuff. Now I'm done with the pattern. I'll cut it out to see what I have. Like I said, it's going to be a detailed tutorial. So for me to go through the measurements once again, this is the back measurement, which is length of 6 inches, and the next is the bottom, which is 4 inches. The next is the front, which is 6 inches, the handle part, which is 2 inches, and then the flap part, which is 3.5 inches. Now I'll be folding all the places where I marked. I'll be folding it. Now this is the outcome. So the next thing I need to do now is to bring out my leather material that I want to use. I'll be using my skin leather material. That's what I want to use. So the next thing I need to do now is to place the carry board on the leather material, and then I'll be leaving about 1 inch on all sides. Please don't leave our video to be on to be on the safer side. I know what I'm saying and you understand, when we get to that part. So don't leave have an inch. An inch is too small. 1 inch on all sides. 1 inch. And then at the upper parts, at the flapper, don't forget to give it that cuff shape. So the next thing I need to do now is to notch the cuffed parts. Just the cuffed part, I'll be notching it. After that, I'll be applying my shoemaker gum. Yes, my shoemaker gum. The next thing I need to do now is to fold the extra allowance, which is the 1 inch allowance, on the carry board, just the way I'm doing it right now. Do you understand? Just watch me closely. Please pay attention to this part, please and please. This is not the right way to fold the edge of a bag. This way, no, no, this is not the right way. So the right way is for you to fold it in this way. Do you understand? That's why I said you should watch me closely. You take the edge of the two side and fold it together, just the way I did. Now listen attentively to this part as well. Pay attention to it. So I'll be folding the upper part this way, and then when it comes to the what's it called, to the curved part. Yes, I won't fold one on another, but I have to fold each other together in a tight way. The next thing I need to fix now is to fix my button stand. So in order for me to fix my button stand, I'll measure 1 inch from the edge of the bag, on both sides anyways. I'll measure 1 inch, and it is on that 1 inch I'll make my hole and fix my button stand. I actually have the pattern of my body drafted out already. Well, because I want to make this video as easy as ABC. Do you understand? That's why I have to um draft the whole thing all over again. But this is the pattern I drafted earlier. So now the next thing I need to cut now is to cut my lining. Do you understand? I want to cut the inner lining. I'll be using a soft leather material for the inner lining, a black one, and then I'll with the combination of my skin leather, this blue one. Do you understand? Like two in one like that. So I'll be cutting the flap, which is 3.5 inches, with the handle part, which is 2 inches, making 5.5 inches. Using the skin leather, just watch me clearly, using the skin leather, these two parts, using the skin leather, and the other part, the rest of it is going to be the soft leather material that I talked about. That's what is going to serve as the lining. The both are going to serve as the lining. Do you understand? So now I want to cut out that part. So after marking out the flap part, which is both the 3.5 inches and the 2 inches, I'll be adding additional half inch for sewing allowance. Do you understand? For sewing allowance, I'll be adding additional 0.5 inches. And don't forget, you'll be adding side allowance as well, which is 1 inch. Don't forget that. Now this is what I have. This is the flap part, 3.5 inches, with the 2 inches as well, and then half-inch sewing allowance. Now this is my soft leather material that I'll be using for the remaining part of the lining. Don't forget I already cut out the flap parts on the skin leather material. So I'll be cutting the remaining measurements, which is the back measurement, the bottom measurement, and the front measurement on this soft leather material. Do you understand? And then I'll be adding half-inch for sewing allowance as well, and I'll be adding 1 inch to all the sides, all the sides. Don't forget that. Now this is what I have. So the next thing I need to do now is to join it by half an inch that I had it earlier. Half an inch. I'll be doing that off the camera. So the next thing I need to do now, the next thing I need to cut now is my inner pocket. So this is the length. I'll be working with 5 inches of length, and then for the width, I'll be working with 7 inches. And this is the second pocket. The width to remain the same, 7 inches, while the length is 3 inches. So I'll be placing it on each other like this. Do you understand? So I'll be using the soft leather material for the inner pocket as well. Now I'll take this to the machine and join it by half an inch. I'm done joining. This is the outcome. So for me to have a relaxed joining, I'll be adding my super sorry no, I'll be adding my gum to the sides, like to the joining, to both side of the joining, so it can be more relaxed. But please, before we continue, can you take a minute to subscribe to this channel if you are yet to do so? And then, if you know you are yet to click on the like button, trust me, you are going to like this video, and this video is going to be a blessing to you. So just click on the like button, click on the like button. Thank you. So let's continue. So the first thing I need to do now to this inner pocket is to join the both together. So after joining both together, I'll be creating a demarcation at the middle. Just look at the middle and run a stitch. Now place my pocket on the inner lining. So from that joining part, I'll leave half an inch at the upper part from that joining part, and then I'll look at the middle. So I left about, I think, 2.5 inches on both sides. 2.5 inches on both sides, yes, before fixing my pocket. Now I'm done with this. The next thing I need to do now is to glue my cardboard, which is the pattern, to the what's it called, to the inner lining. And the reason why I'm doing so is because I want the cardboard to serve as a guideline as to what extent I'm going to, fold the side allowance. Do you understand? I would like you to pay attention to this part, like watch this part closely, because it is not all the side that I'm going to fold. It is There are some part that I'm going to trim off. Do you understand? So from that joining, the black lining and the leather. From that joining, I'll just leave about, I think, half an inch, and then notch that part half an inch. That is the end to where I'm going to fold um this side. Do you understand? And I will repeat the same process for the other side as well. The same thing applies to this part as well. You can see from the upper part I left about 2 inches. Yes, from the upper part I left about 2 inches before notching it. So from that part that I didn't notch, sorry, from that part that I didn't apply glue, I'll be trimming it off. Once I'm done with the trimming off, the next thing I need to do now is to fix my magnetic snap. So in fixing my magnetic snap, I came down, from the upper part, I came down by 1 inch, and from the side, I came in by 1 inch as well, and then I fixed my magnetic snap. So the next thing I need to do now is to apply my glue. Who am I calling this glue for crying out loud? So apply my gum to the main body. But before fixing my lining to the main body, I'll be fixing my what's it called? What can I call it? I'll be fixing hole, my handle hole to the handle part. The rest to the flat part, which is the handle part. So I'll be fixing my hole. So in fixing my hole, I'll be needing another piece of material, and then the width I have here is 3 inches, and then for the length I have 8 inches. That is the material I'll be working with. So I'll be applying my glue as well, my gum rather. So I'll be applying my gum as well. Now for me to create my hole on the main body, I'll go to the handle part. So from the side, I'll measure 1.5 inch from the side. So um from that 1.5 inch, I'll measure an extension of about 1.5 inches as well, and that's going to serve as the that's going to serve as the part that I'm going to pierce. That's going to serve as the hole where my what's it called, the little piece is going to enter. So I'll be folding the side of this material, like both side. I'll be folding it. So this is what I have. I'll fold it into two, and then um cut it into two. Yes, I'll cut it into two, and that's going to serve as the um two handle, two parts. Yes. The next thing I need to do now is to make a hole on that part that I marked. So I'll be using you can make use of your blade, a sharp one, and you can make use of your scissors. And once I successfully fix in the hole, I'll be attaching my glue to glue it down, to hold it firm. And then repeat the same process for the other side as well. Now this is the outcome. This is what I have. Now I can proceed to fix my lining to the main body. Do you understand? Please make sure it is positioned well and it is well fixed. Do you understand? So the next thing I need to do now is to fix the remaining parts, the remaining side of my magnetic snap. Don't forget I've only fixed one part, so I'll be fixing the other side now, the other part now. So just use the first side, the first one that you fixed, use it to set the use it to mark the place that you'll be fixing the second part to. Now, the next thing I need to do now, and you need to pay attention to this, is the side. Don't forget the bottom. The bottom is what is actually going to determine the side. Do you understand? So don't forget the bottom that we worked with is 4 inches of length. Now I'll be working with 4 inches. So that means the width of my side is going to be 4 inches, and then I'll be adding additional 1 inch to it for sewing allowance on both sides. So I have 5 inches now. So don't forget the length of this bag, the front body and the back body is 6 inches. So I'll be adding half inch sewing allowance to it, making 6.5. Please don't forget the calculation. Any measurement you use for the length, you'll be adding half inch for it for sewing allowance, and any measurement you use for the width for the bottom, you'll be adding 1 inch sewing allowance to both sides. Now that is what I have. So at the upper part, I made a reduction. Don't forget I said what I only need is 4 inches, but I need half inch on both sides for sewing allowance. So the half an inch won't get to the upper part. The half an inch on both sides won't get to the upper part. Meaning I'll be having a reduction of half inch on both sides at the upper part. Do you understand? Meaning I'll be left with 4 inches. So at the down part, I made a reduction of half inch, to the upper part and to the side, half inch on both sides. So I'm still left with 4 inch at the down part. Do you understand? Don't forget the half inch is just for sewing allowance. Please try to get your calculation right. It is very simple to calculate. Can you see the down part after the reduction of half inch on both sides? I'm still left with my 4 inches. So the half inch is just for sewing allowance. Do you understand? For the side sewing allowance. And at the down part, at the upper part, sorry, I still have my 4 inches. So for the side, I'll be making use of my Mako, the soft one. Yes, I'll be needing two pieces. Don't forget it is two side. So the next thing now I need to cut is to cut my leather material, my skin leather material, and then I'll be leaving about 1 inch on all sides. Please don't forget the rule: 1 inch on all sides, and even at the upper part as well. I'll be leaving 1 inch. Before I proceed, this is another reminder telling you to subscribe to this channel if you are yet to do so, and please don't forget to click on the like button. It is very, very important. Thank you so much. I love it. Please don't get carried away. Click on that like button now. Okay, let's continue. So I'll be applying my glue and I'll be gluing the marker to the leather material. Do you understand? So please watch closely as well. This is another part that you need to pay attention to. So on both sides, I'll be folding the material on both sides, and then I'll be notching the edge just the way I'm doing right now. Please pay attention to this. Next thing I need to do now is to fix my D-ring. I'll be fixing that of the camera. I'm sure you should know how to fix a D-ring by now. So the next thing I need to do now is to cut my, what's it called, to cut my lining. I'll be using the soft leather material, the black soft leather material for the lining. So I'll be cutting the exact measurements. Just I'm still going to trim some parts off when I get to that stage, but I'll be cutting the exact measurement. So in fixing my lining to this um side, please pay attention. I'll place the leather material this side on the lining, and then I'll run a stitch. Half an inch is fine. So I'm done with the stitch. Can you see? So this is what I mean. And then I'll flip it to the other side. Can you see that? So that was why I advised you to leave about 1 inch for the allowance at the upper part. Do you understand? So this is the essence. After that, I'll apply my gum and then glue it together. Do you understand? And once I'm done with that, I'll be trimming off the excess. Like I need the exact measurement for the side, no other allowance. Like I don't need extra allowance. So I need the exact measurement. Then I proceed to the sewing section. So the first thing I need to sew now is to sew this back part. The back part, I'll just run a stitch from one end to the another. Do you understand? Now, once I'm done sewing, the next thing I need to do now is to fix my side to the main body. Do you understand? Fix the side to the main body. So how do I fix that? I'll be using my glue at first. I'm still going to sew it, so don't forget. But I'll be using my glue just to hold it firm to the main body. Do you understand? So I'll be attaching my glue, just a little glue. Please don't let it to be too much, so it doesn't get to stain the material. So I'll be using my glue to hold it firm on both sides before sewing it. All right. Now I'm done using my glue to hold it together. So the next thing I need to do now is to sew it all around. Just follow the shape the way it is. Now I'm done with the first side, and I'll be repeating the same process for the second side, but I'll be doing that off the camera, and then I'll be showing you the results. Now I'm almost done with the bag making. The last thing that needs to be fixed now is the handle, but I'll be uploading the video separately because I don't want this particular video to exceed about 42 to 43 minutes. Do you understand? Because it's long enough. So I'll be uploading the video separately now, and once I'm done with that, I'll be dropping the link in the both description box and then what's it called, comment box. Do you understand? So this is the outcome anyways. This is the outcome. I just attach a little applique to it, a mirror applique. So this is the outcome. I'm sure you love it. I'm sure you love it. So from the beginning to the end, even though you've not yet subscribed, I'll keep on repeating it. Click on the subscribe button, and most importantly, please click on the like button. Don't be carried away. Click on the like button. Thank you so much for sticking to the end. I love you so much. Thank you. See you some other time. Bye.